All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Kate. You're running. SpongeBob. I can't hear you. You guys don't
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Well, the Minnesota Vikings are going crazy. They're loving it.
It's nautical nonsense.
Better do it again.
You wish. Rub on the deck and rub like a fish. Ready? SpongeBob
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was halfway right there at you guys. Come on, pitch it for your dad right over here. Yeah! Give it up for Kate, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be performing at halftime during that Viking Super Bowl. Because they'll probably be going to the Super Bowl. You did a good job, kid. Nicely done, man. Are all you kids Townsend like that in Utah? She said yes. Now remember, folks, please no autographs, okay? All right, you guys. Good job, Kate. Cute kid. All right, nicely done. She's a star. What grade are you in, Kate? Sixth grade? You're a big sixth grader, man. Holy mackerel. Well, cool, you guys. Yeah, the kids in Seattle are at school. They don't have that fall break like most of the kids have. But they have every Friday off. That's what kids say. Yeah, they let them go to school 4 days a week.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, I know they're never in school. My neighbor, I don't have kids, but my neighbor kids are always out. What are you guys doing in school? I know we're in school, right? Like, oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Number caller, on the right-hand side, that's the I-52 Canal Bridge. Behind that is the University of Washington. That whole entire other side of that is the UW campus. 48,000 kids go to that school. Top 10 medical schools, number one nursing department in the nation right now. So, Kate, if you want to be a doctor or nurse or dentist, that's the school you want to go to, Kate. If you want to work at the Ducks, you go to University of Arizona and go out every night. See what happens when you don't study? You sit on a duck. Remember that. She looks smart, though. She looks like a smart kid. Yeah, it sure was fun, but man, look at me now. All right, we're going to sail up through the canal here. All right, you guys are a good crew.
Is that stadium on the same lake?
What's that?
The UW Stadium is on this lake or a different lake?
So the question is that the UW Stadium, it actually, so like that canal over there, this one's called the Montlake Cut, and basically right where that bridge is, on the other side of it, there's another bay like this, but it's a little bit smaller. They call it Portage Bay, and that's where a lot of the University of Washington students live on boats. It's actually a big community of boats out there, and houseboats. It is right past that, so it's kind of, they call it Union Bay. This is Lake Union, that is called Union Bay. So it's conjoined, it's only a mile from here. And people go, our Huskies are actually playing really good right now. They're actually playing phenomenal. The best season we've had in football in a long time with those guys. Everybody takes their boats to the games. And all these barge houses, like this, they'll pull them down to the stadium. And everybody has a great time on them. They have big parties on them. So one of the only, I think there's only 2 stadiums that you can tailgate party by boat.
What's the other one?
I don't know, actually. I can't remember. You know, South Carolina, you can.
Thank you, Captain Sons.
All right.
Sailgate.
Tailgating.
All right, you guys. We're going to pull this one off here today, man. Get it for Priscilla, you guys. We did it, man. We're coming out of the water. We're going to be able to.
Whoa!
Since I wasn't blessed with hair, I have to put that thing have it here first. All right. Of course, when I was in high school, everybody wore the polo. See, that was a cool look.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like a kid. I love it, you guys. We're back on the road again. Let's do this thing, man. Woo-wee. You're open. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Don't let them cars sneaking up on you. You're good
My
now.
friend, I can't wait to get on the road again.
Good here.
On the road Yeah, we're clear.
Excellent.
We're out of here.
I've never been. Never see
He always so silly. He always says he looks like Willie Nelson. He doesn't dance sax either. Amen on that one. That always says.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
You can rent paddle surfers right there. They're old urban surf. Popular sport. We're smart on that one, so. We love our bicycles in Seattle. 80% of people live in Washington own a bike. Doesn't mean everybody rides them, but everybody owns one. This is one of our many freeways for bicycles right here. It's called the Burt Gilman Trail. 42 miles long. It actually takes you to wine country, which is Woodville, Washington. 109 wineries over there right now. Number one crime is bicycle theft. One bike every 2 minutes is stolen in Seattle.
Oh no.
Isn't that crazy? But bikes are expensive now. A couple $1,000. So here's a great college for the unachievers, kind of like me and the captain over here. It's called the Divers Institute of America right over here. Believe it or not, it's the only college in the world that require a below sea average.
They're going down.
What do you say?
They're going downhill.
Yeah,
I think it was possible.
they're great. You think it's possible? It's going downhill even worse.
We're not back yet.
Oh, yeah, we're not back yet. You got
I
some more
thought that was
doozies.
that was your best one.
Yeah, was it? All right, there we go. That was the best one. All right. No refunds.
No.
Okay, so we're coming back into funky Fremont. Fremont, once again, used to be known for the hippies. The hippies used to love to live in the Fremont area. And of course, it was the cheapest place to live, including your captain right over here. It was the cheapest place in Seattle. So what do hippies do? They make it cool by putting artwork all over the place. They put the troll underneath the bridge. We'll see if we can point him out on the way back. He's very hard to see. He came from the book, Billy Goat's Gruff, believe it or not. Everybody had to read that when we were a kid. I don't know if kids read it anymore, but we had to read it when we were a kid. Anyway, they made it such a cool, livable, fun place to live with cars and all that. Everybody chased the hippies out of here, so they don't live here anymore. Now it's kind of one of our tech eras. See that group company right there? That used to be a CrossFit gym. It really was. That was just 2 years ago it was CrossFit. Not anymore. If you always want to see what the Berlin Wall looks like, we have the largest piece of America coming up on the right-hand side. There it is, right there, Cafe Turco, and there's a piece of the Berlin Wall with the
wow.
original paint on it.
Yeah.
We got a good deal on it because it's broken. Yeah. This is called JB Matches and Nurturing over here. These two clowns are actually childhood. Everybody loved them as a kid. They lived in the city dump. And everybody was a Patch's pal. They were around for about 35 years. They were characters. This piece of artwork is called Late for the Interurban. It's an old trolley stop that dates back to the basically about the 1930s. And we call these artwork Art Attack. Why? Because you can decorate the artwork in the Fremont area. If you're having a birthday, you're having anniversaries, the kids here in the school district come down here and dress them for back to school. They'll be dressed for Halloween coming up in another week. They're always having a lot of fun with all the artwork down here. And if you look in between the man and the woman, look at the dog's face down there, you guys. There it is right there, Mr. Stefani. That's right. He's a gentleman that basically the politicians and an artist. That's all I need to say. Two things, politician and an artist. Politician. He wanted to put a parking garage here. Everybody else wanted artwork. He did a poll here in the Fremont area, parking or art, and of course he lost by a landslide. And of course, to curse him forever, they put his face on that dog. But of course, everybody said there should have been on the south end. The other end of the dog. anglers left down at Fisherman's Terminal right now. And if you've never seen a Deadliest Catch star, this is what they look like. They're a little harsh, but there's still a couple down at Fisherman's Terminal down there. You can go down and check those guys out. It's pretty cool. Anyway, they'll be up in the Bering Sea all the way through this year, January, February. They'll come back in February.
Oh.
And you don't want to be in the Bering Sea. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we
So
don't.
let's head up. We're going to go head uptown. And you only head uptown one way with Bruno Mars. We have any birthdays going on there by chance? Anybody have a birthday? Was your birthday really yesterday? He was 26. See, you guys, his birthday was yesterday right now. I didn't know that. That's our first day we ever worked together. We never worked together, actually. We both drive, and they're making me give tours. Lucky you guys, huh? So I actually have a song for him. Another one. I found this too. This is a funny song. Okay. This is your Catcher's birthday song from yesterday.
Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact that you were able to really celebrate. And the book and galleys ready to get started after doing down. We let out the joyful sound and sing that stupid song. Happy birthday, now you're 1 year older. Happy birthday, your life still isn't over. Happy birthday, you did not accomplish much, but you didn't die this year. I guess that's good enough.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta look at the bright side.
Then you could live like Walt Disney and live for all eternity inside a block of ice. But instead your timer said this is the only life you get, and though it hasn't ended yet, sometimes you wish it might. Happy birthday, you wish you had more money. Happy birthday, your life's so sad it's funny. Happy birthday, how much more can you take? But your friends are hungry, so just cut the stupid cake. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Sully's birthday out of the way right there. Woo! Yeah. You're welcome. Happy birthday, man. I did not know that. So, as we make our way back into Friday Notes, everybody, I do want to give you a little history lesson on what we are sitting on today. It's been about an hour and 17 minutes. We're almost down to the bathroom, so to give you a heads up on that one. And let's make this real quick. Let's go back to 1942. History lesson 101. Back in the day, okay, you can do this for the next dance like this. That's what they used to dance like back in the day. They used to do that little thing like that. Anyway, we've been sitting on our one that they call it Duke too. The U.S. military spells this a little different way. They spell it D-U-K-W. The D is for the year it was built, 1942. U doesn't make sense. It stands for utility. Actually, U makes sense. It stands for utility. K is for front-wheel drive. W is for dual axle drive. Put it together, they called it a new. These were built by the women of the United States. Rosie the Riveters built these babies. They built 21,000 of these in 1942. These saw service all the way to the late 60s, and basically what they were used for was a supply vehicle. These are the vehicles that supplied the front lines back in the war. So basically, this back compartment would hold about 2 tons. It'd sit on the back of a ship, they put troops on top of it, they would drop it off into the water, and it would hopefully make it to the front line. Now here's the question, where did the duck name came from? I heard this from the man himself, a World War II vet, rode my duck. He's even met a couple years ago, the last one to be remaining. I actually let him drive it in and out of the water, even though I should have got fired for it. I actually let him drive it in and out of the water. I'm like, you're driving it. You saw more of these, you can go do it. I don't care. Anyway, Neato guy, he told me they were ducks because they were an easy target. And they called it a sitting duck because they were very easily hit. And in Normandy, half of them were lost that first day in Normandy. Over 10,000 of these sank. I don't know how they got 10,000 out there, but half of them sank that first day. And that's how they became a sitting duck, or what we call it a dead duck. Anyway, thanks for the women that built these, because guys like me don't follow directions. I build furniture from IKEA and always have lots of parts left over. Anyway, yeah, the women built them right, and they're still today one of the most successful military vehicles the United States has ever built. So pretty cool crap. Old Sully's handling it like there's no tomorrow either. He's a professional driver. Whackers. No refunds. So as we get ready to roll back in, you guys, we're going to be passing by this building right here. We're going to look off to our right. You're going to see two kind of big U-shaped brown buildings right underneath the Space Needle. That is the richest man in the world's office. That is Bill Gates' office. They call it the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Once again, he's worth $81 billion. Crazy amount of money. Last year, he was worth $90 billion. So he actually lost $9 billion. You know what that means? His kids' bicycles are on Craigslist right now. He has to make up that money. Anyway, he sat down for Microsoft. He does not want to take his money with him, so he is donating his money to charity around the world. He's trying to make the world a better place. He wants everybody to have fresh drinking water. He says everyone should have it, hands down. Of course, that they're trying to cure diseases. They just cured polio, meningitis, or something like that. I could even wiped off the face of the earth. It's gone. Zika virus, they're trying to cure that right now. And the three top people are Bill, Melinda, and Warren Buffett. And that thing that you're looking at, that is the original internet, and Al Gore donated that to them. If you'd like to take a tour of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, absolutely free. And here's a good thing, especially for you kids. If you come up with a good idea on to make this earth a better place, submit it, get online, go on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and they're not crooks. They will give you $100,000 if they like your idea. Kids are smart, man. Kids know what I think here all day long, and I always think of just handing out cheeseburgers or something. Quackers, give it to Santa Claus over there. Santa, you better get ready to go up to that North Pole. See, I can talk really quick because he's down there, I'm up here. So. I never say that right next to him. I'm getting out of here. All right, you guys. Santa. I want a dirt bike, Santa. All right. A little happy here. That's a good song. This seems to be our Channel 5 CD station right here. They just tore down due to bad ratings. It was a beautiful building too. They tore down to build condos. On my Pharrell hat. All right, you guys, I got another piece of information for you. We're almost back. That is called Denny Park right there, and that was the very first park in the Seattle area. But before it was a park, that was a native burial ground. That was actually the first graveyard in the Seattle area, and that's where some of the founding fathers from our native tribes were actually buried. Well, as the city got bigger, it started growing out, it started expanding into this neighborhood, and the Denny family said, you know what? You can't have a graveyard in the middle of the city. It doesn't work. We need to do something with it. So they decided, better to make it a park. So back in the day, they didn't have these nice caskets like they have now. They basically just kind of buried them in boxes and they disintegrated. So they actually pulled the bodies out and started moving them in the morning. And people hated it in Seattle. They were grossed out by it. They were appalled by it. So they went back to the drawing board, and you know what they did? They moved the bodies at midnight. They actually called it the graveyard shift. And that is where the graveyard shift started, right back there. And that's the terminology for moving the grave sites at the night up to the top of the dome. No refunds. That's Seattle right there, man. Yes. So as we do take our turn back into Ride the Ducks, remember right across the street, everybody, is the Seattle Center. It is open until 11 o'clock tonight. 79 acres of fun. If you have to use the restrooms or anything like that, don't use the honey buckets. You'll be on Dr. Phil if you do it. Use the bathrooms at the EMP. They'll let you walk in the halls absolutely free. You don't get to take the tour for free. They won't bug you to buy a ticket, but don't look inside there. It's actually pretty cool. And of course, you Vikings can go take a look at our trophy that we won a couple of years ago. It's on display there. He's rushing over there to go see it too. He says, okay, I'll just take a little look. I want to see what they look like. But check it out. They have a food court over there, the Armory Food Court. They have a Starbucks over there. And of course, even at the top of the space, they'll have a Starbucks. Go figure that out. Monorail is there. The monorail is right next to the Space Needle. Walk to the Space Needle, take a right. There's a monorail. Leaves every 10 minutes to Westlake Center. And from there, they'll get you back in the heart of Seattle, where you can go to the Pike Street Market. The market has 350 shops, and it's all basically handmade crafts and stuff like that. T-shirts, fruits, vegetables, low-flying fish, and a gum wall. The original Starbucks is located down there. And of course, that will take you to the waterfront with a flight of stairs or an elevator. So get on out, enjoy the afternoon, you guys. It is a beautiful day out right now in Seattle. Once again, it's all right and it's beautiful. Thank you for coming out and enjoying our tour today. Give it up for Kate back here reporting live, you guys. That was incredible display of talent right there. And have a great afternoon and have a great vacation, everybody. And thanks for coming out and seeing us. Oh, and one for, let's give it up for the birthday boy right over here, you guys. Yeah. Happy Sully Sullenberger.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.